Good afternoon, everybody, or morning, or wherever you may be. Welcome back to Old Guys Still Rock. I am Blair Armstrong, and whatever, either right or left, I don't know what side it's going to show up on. This is Brent Wright. How you doing, brother?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm doing good. How's weather out in Eugene, Oregon?
It's supposed to be 82 today, so can't complain.
That's good. You got some swimming weather, right?
Not quite. Not
pool's
Oregon,
all warmed
buddy,
up.
not Oregon.
We're actually okay out here. We are not going to hit 100 today. We are actually down to 62 this morning, which is it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
For us at right time, we should be at the 100, 105 degree all the way. So let's get it on. I know you got a shorter window, so I appreciate you being out here. Welcome back, everyone. This is episode, I believe, number 4. We had a little bit of technical difficulties last week, so sorry we missed you last week, but that's why we're doing this, to know that we are not perfect. So, hey, man, I want to get back at you real quick about this and kind of help me through this. We see a lot of stuff on Instagram, Facebook, the news, and we sit back and we go ahead and what do I want to say? We complain about it, but a lot of us just don't do anything about it, saying, well, you know what, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it. What are you finding yourself that you're doing that can not only help me, but help other people out there?
Well, the challenge is it's no different than voting, right? What's my one vote going to count as? What's my one cart returned from the middle of the parking lot going to do? What is my name it, right? And so I would ask yourself, who's it going to be if it's not you? That's what I ask myself every day. Who's it going to be if it's not me? When I feel like giving up, when I feel like there's no point in what I'm doing, I ask myself those questions. Who's it going to be if it's not me? What am I doing to change the world? What am I doing to impact my local environment, my kids, my wife, my employees? All of those things. So okay. I would say start by asking yourself the question, what am I doing? And why am I doing it? And how can I better someone else's life in my actions?
With that being said, do you think it's a call? Do you think are you starting to see more of this, or are you talking to people that are like, hey, you know, just as you said, are you having those conversations with people that are instead of complaining about it, let's go out and do something about it? I just feel like that right now, the reason why I'm asking this, I just feel like there's a call to arms, if you may, is to go out there and say, it's time that we can't sit back and say there's nothing that we can do about it, or we're not going to make an impact, or whatever it is to start to go out and engage these different people. It could be younger people, it could be older people, it could be the same people in your age group. I just feel like it's time for us to stop relying on everybody else and really have to rely back on ourselves if we're going to make a difference. Basically, kind of like you said, in maybe some different words, that we really have to go out and be the change, and it starts micro, and then it hopefully eventually goes macro. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, agreed, 100%. So no different than my 6-year-old challenging somebody in the parking lot to put their cart back. I'm leading from the front. My 6-year-old leads from the front. I'm teaching him to do those things. He opens the doors for any women that he sees, going through a door or opening a car door for his mom, for his sister. Start at your local level. Start with yourself, start with your family, start with your staff, anybody that you engage. I really feel like it kind of goes back to what I said before about if you're not making a change in other people's lives, what are you really accomplishing every day? I really think that it does start with us, and to engage folks, to challenge them, to ask them why they're doing what they're doing, and to show them the way. We have to lead from the front. Yeah. It's very imperative that we're leading from the front. Anybody that comes to me and complains about something, I ask them 2 questions. Did you die?
Mm-hmm.
And if not, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, it's a good stuff, man. I hope that people that see this, listen. I know that a lot of us have been accomplished. A lot of us that will watch this have already done stuff, but it doesn't mean. I also feel like there's different chapters in our life. There's different stages, and even though we may have reached the pinnacle in those different things, doesn't mean that it's time for us to sit back in our easy armchair and do
Yeah.
that. And I just think right now, especially right now, with everything that seems to be going on, there's a little bit of a panic mode going on. Like, what's next? What's next? Well, we can help create what's next by going ahead and doing what you just said, is lead from the front. And so this is a challenge not only to the people that are watching this, but it's really a challenge to you. It's a challenge to me, that we have to continue to feel like we're underneath the microscope, and we have to do some different things right now, because the people, this is nothing different. The people that I think that we thought were in charge are not doing the job that they're supposed to be doing. And we've got to get back out there. And again, this is when I talk to people, and when you're talking to people, the same thing is, it's not so much telling you what to do, it's holding us accountable. So we're doing the things to help you become better. And that's the really reason why we put this out. We're starting this podcast, as organic as it is, and maybe sometimes all over that it goes to, is that I need a Brent, I need a Blair, I need a John, I need a Joe, I need a Ryan, whatever it may be. We need to come together, not only as men, but as a people together, and really start inside of our cities with our kids and doing some different things, and not rely on anybody else. One thing, and I'm going to go on a little tangent here, and I'm sorry about that, but I just feel like this is become so easy. We have VR, right? Go ahead and put on a pair of goggles and disappear and have somebody else kind of do our work for us. I'm getting a big push from our agency. Nothing wrong with it if it's used correctly, the right way. But AI, it's like, okay, what's the purpose? I mean, pretty soon we're going to be non-existent if we keep letting other people do our job. And so it goes back to exactly what you say, is we have to become what God made us to become, is that to become born leaders. And he made us to be, there's leadership in every single one of us, regardless of what walk of life that you are in and where you are in life. You could be just starting out. You could be a multi-billionaire, still needed to go ahead and help the next person or the person that's with you. And I think I'm okay saying that. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm on the same page with you.
Yeah. I live from a place of there's nobody coming to save you. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus, if that's what your belief is. That's what my belief is. And so while I'm on this planet, I'm going to execute every minute until I take my last breath. And then Jesus will save me. That's it.
Amen. Amen. And and the funny thing is, only he's going to tell you when it's time to go. So we can try to control every emotion of there, but the same sense is, I think, and I go back to this, is not to go in. This is our belief. Brett and I believe in the same God and the same Jesus, and that's fine. If that's not for you, that's okay too. That's just our belief. I'm just saying we are all made different, but we're also made to be leaders. And people think, well, we just need a couple of leaders on top. A great John Maxwell said there is plenty of room at the top for more leaders, and that's what we're needing right now. And if you haven't read John Maxwell or listened to him, or to an Ed Milet, or to an Andy Frisella, or whoever your cup of tea is, there is plenty of room at the top for more leadership. And we are absolutely dying for it right now to get it out there. So any final thoughts for you, brother? I know that you have to run, and I want to go ahead and just get this message out. So
just lead from the front. Be the change that you seek. According to Andy Frisella, be the change that you seek.
It's time, you guys, and I really appreciate you guys. First and foremost, I mean, I appreciate Brent and I both really appreciate all your support out there. I know that we're growing. I know this is, again, it's going to take a little bit while. It's not going to happen overnight. If this touches you in any way, please share this video. If this, or actually even better yet, it's not even sharing the video, is go out and make a difference. As we said after every episode, what if you had that experience for whatever topic that we've talked about, please feel free to reach out with us through DMs, through Instagram. Brent is on Livetree. If you go to that, Linktree. I'm sorry, I'm almost
Linktree,
close to
right.
that. Linktree, Brent Wright. All of his
Linktree,
social
Brent
media,
Wright.
all of his websites are on there. His businesses are on there. Everything is there. I'm super easy to find it, and to Instagram and Facebook. Obviously, our YouTube pages. Anything that says Team Armstrong on it, I'm probably there. Guys, we need you. Ladies, we need you. This is a time that it is time for a revival for us to get back to it. I'm going to be a little bit passionate about it and a little repetitive on this, but it's time for us to step up because, as Brent said, no one's coming to save us, brother. And we could sit there and complain about it and make really easy comments on Facebook and Instagram because that's real safe. But it's going to make the heroes, and it's going to make the aspirations, the inspires to go out there and just sit down with somebody, have a cup of coffee with them. Come on this show if you want to share your experience. We have plenty of room for you on this show to go ahead and share your experiences with us. So, man, good to see you.
Yeah.
As always, man, I know that you know this, and I just super grateful, man. We've been together together as friends. Now, be careful on that. We've been together since I want to say 2001. 2001. Can you believe that? 22 freaking years, man.
Yep.
Thank God.
And please, everybody, for the love that is all holy, please share your successes.
Yes.
Share them with us. Tag us in them. We want to see what you're doing to make a difference.
It all starts with us. All right, guys, we really appreciate you. I'm going to let this guy go on the other screen go. He's going to go accomplish the world. He's got some cool things coming up. We can't wait to share that. I can't wait to go there. Guys, stay safe out there, but most of all, God bless. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care, guys.